What's up, YouTubers and boxing fans? It's 17 Brandon coming at y'all with a Keeping It Real boxing show. It's 1:35 in the morning. I'm tired. I got off work at almost 11 o'clock. I got a chance to see the fight because the fight didn't actually start until I think 11, not 11, until 10:40. So I got off work somewhere in between that time. I know it was almost 11. But anyway, just got done watching Andre Ward and the Kessler fight. Just like I predicted, Andre Ward was going to clearly outbox Kessler. I didn't predict the stoppage, but I did predict him to win. Uh, it's not surprising to me, and I can understand why some people are surprised about Ward dominating Kessler the way he did, because I think a lot of people have never even seen Ward fight, to be honest. Even though he's an Olympic gold medalist, I mean, not everybody watches the Olympics, and even people who did, that's probably the last time they actually seen him fight was in the Olympics, and that was like back in 2004, I think. So it's understandable, you know, why I can understand why a lot of fans of Kessler from the UK thought Kessler was going to dominate Ward, because Kessler, still in my opinion, he's a very good fighter. He's robotic, but that's just his fighting style. Styles make fights. I mean, people don't need to get out of hand now, because just because Ward did what he did to Kessler tonight, don't mean any other man in this tournament can do it. I mean, styles make fights, and when you got styles like Andre Ward, a dynamic type fighter, versus a one-dimensional counterpuncher, that dynamic fighter that consistently switches up southpaw and orthodox, has faster foot speed and hand movement. I mean, I believe Andre Ward's foot speed alone gave Mikkel Kessler problems in the ring. I don't even think it was so much of his hand speed, but I really think it was his foot speed. Um, and another similar thing compared to this fight is Froch versus Darrell, which I believe Darrell won that fight against Froch clearly. Is even though Darrell did a little bit too much backpedaling, he still gave Froch problems the whole fight, because not of his hand speed, but because of his foot movement. And and I guess it's because Froch and Kessler are both one-dimensional fighters, and that don't mean that they're terrible fighters. Cause I just got done watching 97 Ruff's video on Manny Pacquiao and Cotto fight, talking about uh, it's not bad being a one-dimensional fighter, and a lot of people, well, a lot of fighters in history some fighters in history that was one-dimensional are Hall of Famers. So, I mean, I don't want people, get my words twisted, thinking I'm saying Kessler is a terrible boxer, because Kessler is not a terrible boxer. And just because Ward did what he did to Kessler tonight doesn't mean Froch is going to do that. I still know for a fact Froch is going to take a fall. I mean, he may have been gifted a decision against Darrell, but Kessler gonna put that to an end. Alright? So all you Kessler fans who's all depressed tonight and everything, just don't even worry about it. An L's an L. Andre Ward's just that good of a boxer. You know what I mean? You just gotta put that stuff behind you. And what I would recommend to the Kessler fans is look forward for that Froch fight, because that's gonna be a great fight right there. So I'm gonna make a prediction on the Froch and Kessler fight pretty soon. Maybe next month, maybe sooner. Um, and I've been telling people a lot about this on YouTube lately, is that if anybody was to give Ward problems, it would be Andre Darrell. I would even say Jermaine Taylor would give Andre Ward problems. I wouldn't say Arthur Abraham and Froch would give him problems, because Froch is too slow. Froch had problems with Darrell, and which Darrell is a quick-fisted, quick-footed fighter. And Andre Ward is also a quick-fisted and quick-footed fighter. But the reason why I say that even Taylor, talk about this. Why Taylor would give Ward problems is because Ward has a cagey type fight style, and I always say this: people compare Ward to Roy Jones Jr. I say the opposite. I compare him to Bernard Hopkins. He's a cagey type fighter in the ring, and Hopkins is also a cagey type fighter. Also, Ward is the type of fighter who uses his head in the ring and not his athleticism. See, even though Ward has athleticism, he doesn't use his athleticism to make him great like Roy Jones Jr. did. He uses his smartness in the ring, his ring generalship. That's what he uses. And at times in the fight, at times in the ring, he does use his athleticism. But it's rare, very rare that you see him use his athleticism completely. So Andre Ward, he would definitely have problems against even Taylor right now. Andre Ward has punching power. We've seen him rock Kessler a couple times in the fight, but Kessler's just that tough to keep going. I thought the fight was going to eventually be stopped. Um, and what I mean by stop, I mean not by headbutt, accidental headbutt stoppage, but by actual stoppage from, taking too much damage. I thought it was going to be stopped in that manner, but it didn't. Um, what else? And Andre Ward. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say. And Andre Darrell will also give Andre Ward problems because Andre Darrell, I believe, has faster hand speed and also faster foot speed than Andre Ward. But I think Andre Ward is technically smarter. As far as IQ goes, technically smarter than Andre Darrell. But the thing is, Andre Darrell and Andre Ward, that would actually be a great fight right there. Um, it would just be a great fight, and if that fight ever happens, even if it ain't in this tournament, I don't know. I don't know. I could see Andre Ward taking this tournament, but I could also see Andre Darrell taking this tournament. I can still see Kessler taking it, but the problem is, can Kessler even get past Andre Darrell? You see what I'm saying? But I don't think anybody in this tournament is going to be able to really, beat Andre Ward. I think this is Andre Ward's time. Um, it's his time. I just don't see any of these guys. I mean, that's the best fighter the UK had to throw at Andre Ward, the American Warrior, and he did the thing. He performed well over than what people thought. I knew he would do that, but not everybody thought that. So Andre Ward wins the fight. Kessler, he did his thing in there. Like I said, styles make fights, and just because Andre Ward did what he did tonight doesn't mean any other fighter in this tournament can do that. Styles make fights, okay? Remember that. Alright? So big respects to Kessler. Still got respect for you, Kessler. I still love watching your fights. But I just knew this one would slip out of your fingers. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna knock Froch's head off, alright? So this is a Keeping It Real Boxing Show. Y'all have a good night. Peace.